What's up, beauties? Welcome to Holy Hair. This is my beautiful model and friend, Jade. So today we're going to be doing a massive transformation on her hair. I'm so excited about it. So she, as you can see, has grown out an undershave down here. So we're going to be cutting this undershave in half. She doesn't want it to be this thick, so she's going to be growing out half of it. So I'm going to shave the very bottom all the way around, and then I'm going to highlight her whole head, and we're going to be coloring the highlights pink, hot pink, to match her ends, but we're hoping that it'll get a little bit more vibrant than this. And then we're going to do a healthy trim all around the perimeter on the bottom. So this is going to be a really fun one, you guys, so stay tuned.
Go, let's lead, let's hit, let's go. Holy hair, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, so she's been processing for about 30 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes? And she is pretty light. So as you can see, she still has a hint of yellow in here, which is totally fine. We don't need to get this all the way up to pure white since we are putting warm pink on it. It will actually help hold the color better if it's not all the way pure white. So we want it to still have a little bit of warmth left in it, and I just like to check a couple of the foils just to see how they're doing. And yep, they're doing good. They all look pretty good. So I am going to pull all of her foils, give her a good rinse, and then we're going to put the pink color on. So I got her hair 50% dry. It doesn't have to be completely bone dry. And as you can see, we have the highlights lifted, and we are going to cover this with the pink. And what I'm also going to do is do her root shadow. So I have her root shadow mixed up, and it's going to be a dark root blended to a pink color so that she does not have any harsh lines when this grows out. So I'm going to start with her root shadow, and then I'm going to go into putting the pink on. So the reason that I'm using a demi-permanent color is so that she does not have a harsh grow out line when her natural hair grows in, meaning we're doing a darker color than her natural color. So it will not create that line of growth. And we like to touch up her highlights every so often. So when we go to touch up her highlights, if she has permanent dark color on her hair, it's super, super hard to highlight over top of that, and you don't ever get a really bright result. And there would be a band in that section where we did the shadow root. So that's why I'm using demi-permanent color, and it just creates a more natural look all around. All right, so I put my apron on because I'm wearing a white shirt and it's gonna be a little risky. So we got the pink mixed up. I mixed Redken City Beats. I mixed these two, like the coral and the magenta, and I did a little bit more of the magenta in there because she wants it super bright pink, but we just kind of want to balance it out with the coral. So we just throw the boxes. These two colors just look really good together, so that's what we're doing. All right, and then for this, I'm like literally, I'm gonna like mush it in with my hands because it's always like so difficult with fashion colors to like fully saturate for some reason. I always feel like they are sneaky with the saturation. So you wanna make sure you really mush it in to the hair. Clipped up, and like I said, we are reshaving half of her undershave, so we had to do a good amount of clips here so we could get a nice clean line all the way around. And I'm just going to be using a number 1 guard on my clipper, so I'm going to go through and trim her up. So I'm going to go in with my trimmer and I'm going to do a perimeter line all around because she ends up touching this up at home herself. Well, you don't do it, but you'll have a friend do it. So that'll make it easier to find exactly where to reshape it. So I'm just going to go through and do a little perimeter line. And then we're going to do some designs. Okay, so we're just gonna do some like little crisscrossy lines across the back. So cool. This is so awesome, guys. All right, do you have the mirror still?
Yep. Oh, yes, girl, yes.
That's cool,
awesome.
right?
Very cool. Yep, I love it.
It kind of looks just like the picture.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, yo.
Very cool.
Okay, so now we're just gonna go through and I'm gonna put some texture in her ends, take a little bit of the length off. I went ahead and cut a little bit of the length, the perimeter, when it was wet, but you want a little bit more off?
A little.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take more off, but I'm gonna point cut.
What is that one? And that one.
I mean,
I
those
like
are two
that.
different lengths.
I know.
So that one's like shorter, like it's sitting like almost on top of her shoulders, and then the other one's like this length that you are right now. Like she's got it, it's at her collarbone. And everyone's got, like, you have a long neck, so it looks longer because you have a longer neck.
Right.
So it's, you know what I mean? Like every
Well,
hair
let's-
lays different.
Let's do this cut. Like, just.
Do you want it sitting
Bring it
right
up.
on?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed this content. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Holy head, let's go, let's hit, let's go.